Right, good morning everybody, how have you been? This is just a very simple show and tell video. I've been to London for a couple of days. I like to go to London to stock up on things that aren't readily available to me where I live. So this is basically what it is, and I've been asked to show what I bought. I always get asked to show what I've bought by my class, so this is killing two birds with one stone. I always buy Liberty fabric. I have so much Liberty fabric, but it doesn't matter because I always use it. But the thing is, I only use tiny amounts. So these are my two new ones that I got this last trip. This one, really pretty, and this one, especially pretty. I only buy half meters, so it's £30 a metre, well £29.95 a metre, and the minimum purchase is half a metre. So I always just buy half a metre, and it'll last me forever because all I do with this is like applique, little tiny appliques, or I do grandmother's flower garden patchworks. But I don't know if you know this, but I only ever work with 1-inch hexagons for patchwork, so it does go a long way and it lasts an awful long time. So Liberty fabric. Then there's a shop called Joel and Sons, and it's couture fabrics, okay? But the beauty of those people is they will sell you 10 centimetres off the roll. So you get whatever the fabric width is, and then instead of buying a metre, you buy a 1/10 of a metre. So I bought, let me show you. So some of them are more expensive than others. I will show you the most expensive one first. And I'll tell you what I'll do with this in a minute when I've shown you these. So this one was the most expensive. So per metre, this was £139 per metre. But because I only bought 10 centimetres, it will last, it was £13.90. And it's beautiful. It's got a little floral beading on it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's like net with floral beading. It's just beautiful. And so 10 centimetres, so you get the full width of the roll, but 10 centimetres off it. So it's still quite a substantial piece for what I would use it for, okay? And I will show you that in a minute, what I would use that for. And then the other two that I got, these were £59 a metre. So a 10 centimetre strip was like £6. And again, there's loads, and for what I'm going to use it for, that will last me a long time, okay? And this one I'm loath to get out of the bag because it gives off loads of glitter. But again, 10 centimetres width of this. I'm not going to unroll it because all the glitter comes off it. So those are the three I got from Joel and Sons, and I will show you what I do with that in a moment. Let's put that out of the way. And the other thing I bought, go to a shop called Shepherd's Fine Art Papers, and these are the tissues that I stitch on when I machine stitch paper. So I've got two of this one that I've had before that I use a lot of, 2 sheets of that, and this is a new one that really caught my eye. It's like gridded, you can see that kind of, got 2 sheets of that. So I'll be using this to stitch on my sewing machine. So I stitch them on my sewing machine to give me a base for hand embroidery, and it ends up, this is something I made with stitch papers. So when you stitch them on the machine, they receive hand embroidery really well. So you can do almost anything with them. So that's a finished piece, but they've got some here. Oh dear, I've got a really bad cold. So here's some that have been stitched on the machine with added snippets of stuff, but it just alters them and strengthens them, okay? And I've got a lot here that I've done previously that I've stitched on the machine, and I will use those to hand stitch on. So that's what I do with that fine tissue paper, okay? So if I put that over there now, put that away. I can't buy anything like this up here. I can mail order the paper, but for example this, I don't think, well, you don't really know what it's like until you see it properly. I don't think I would be comfortable ordering something like this online. I need to see it and feel it in my hand. And then I just bought some sequins. I liked these ones because the hole is off-centred, the hole's at the top. And then I bought 3 buttons because they're very expensive. And I know, excuse me, I know that I'll be frightened to use these because so they were like £2.50 each, which is expensive, and I bought 3, and I'll be like, oh, I don't want to use that because then I'll never have another one. You know what I mean? It's a bit that kind of thing. So they'll be saved for something special. So that's those absolutely beautiful buttons, and in here also are 3 little things that are used for bra straps, brassiere straps, but I got it, okay, because I thought, I mean, I use ribbon a lot, so I could just tie ribbon on here, stitch it down, but I thought if I put something like this on and secured it, I could thread ribbon through that and it would just be a little bit of added interest, so that's why I got those. And then I'm a bit of an addict to pom-poms, so I bought pom-poms, 10 light pom-poms from VV Rouleau. Okay, they'll come in anywhere. And then I bought some of this, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with this as well. So the only thing with this is a trim. You have to be careful where you cut it or it unravels. I'm going to pull in now, see if I can... So what I thought I'd do, so what I will do with this and these fabrics, I'll show you now. So this one, I have to be very careful where I cut it, like I said, because it would all come unravelled, but it might be a case of, before I do anything, fold the end over, okay, and catch it down with a stitch. Well, I'm not going to do that now, but I'll use a pin. Catch it down with a pin, and it's hopefully going to stop it unravelling. Okay, then cut a little bit off further up. Try and get it between the weaving bit. Right. And I would fold it over again, but then I would add it to white on white. So say I was going to add it there, I would literally just catch that down there, and that would add texture. I think with white on white stuff, the texture's important, the unexpected little things that you see. And the same with this one. These are, by the way, these are old scissors. You just don't use your good scissors to cut things like this. With these beads in. So I could, for example, cut a little bit of this off here. Like a little rectangle. Excuse my cough, it's awful. Cut between them. Give myself a little rectangle of this beaded stuff. Sorry. And again, that could go on something like this. I mean, you won't be able to probably see it. Blimey. But if that was stitched down on there, how much interest is that going to add? I mean, I don't know how good your visual is, but it's there. So you've got 2 really interesting textures added to that piece of work if I was to fully work them. So yeah, I just thought I'd run through that because I have been asked by people what I bought, and I thought it's easier just to do a quick video and show you what I bought. If you want to know where I got anything, just let me know. This came from VV Rouleau, which is a really lovely ribbon shop, as did the pom-poms. This came from a trimming shop in Soho, as did the sequins. Obviously the Liberty fabric came from Liberty. And these came from Joel and Sons. Okay, that's Joel. Joel and Son fabrics. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that little show and tell. I'm going to go because I'm going to cough again. Yikes.